Okay, I'm back. So, you'll believe what I have. I got these Philly cheese. And I got in there. Mine told me to get a Philly cheese, so give me a Philly cheese. So let's start this video. Good morning. Pray God everything is going good for y'all. My little cup. My juice. And my coffee. So, look at this little Eiffel Tower. That's how you say it. Isn't that cute? I don't know where it came from. I don't know how I found it. Probably something that Lizzie boy. Okay, so kind of went down calcium. I'm gonna finish this one out. I didn't even take my what's the name pill yesterday. See the red pill? Oh, did I tell you we found it? Well, I didn't find it. Danielle found it. See, these are what I bought. So the Friday was missing for about over a month. And I know I said, as soon as we get in here and clean up this room, we'll find it. I thought it had fell. Underneath my bed. Cause can y'all see this high bed? So it's sitting on like planks, like way up there. I gotta even climb up in it. Because you know I'm short. But I thought it was underneath there. But when I had my daughter in here cleaning up, she was like, I found it. I said, oh, okay. That's cool. I think I did ask her where she found it at, but she didn't. I don't think we got into deep convo about it. But anyway. So, first things I take is my pressure pill. Okay, I think I have to bring this down some. There we go. Okay. The first thing I'm taking is my pressure. This is my pressure. They went down on these. These was 600. They went down to 5. And I just threw away a whole bottle of 500s. So I'm gonna finish out this one because I was like kind of ahead of them. So I'm gonna finish out this one. I got a whole bunch of 600 just in case they take me back to 600. Get the new 500s next month, and then then start on the 500 next month. I get a new 500 always with a month ahead. So maybe that's why she didn't put it in, because they said they didn't send that one in. I had a hard time getting that calcium. I know I did not take that pill. I was like, what? I know I didn't take the pill now. So, let us start this video. So now, I don't know whether any of you guys heard about, that's from New York, heard about Covenant House. So for a little bit of my life, I was in Covenant House. Why was I in Covenant House? That was a story of its own. It was an experience I would never forget. God is great. God is good, and I thank you for my food. By your hand I must be fed. Give me all my daily bread. In Jesus' name we pray. Bless the hand that laid me for the nourishment of my body. Christ save, sanctify, and bless you. So, I was in Covenant House. I think I went there twice. The first time I went there, I'm trying to think which one I was there, whether I was there because I was put there by my daddy. No. I don't know why I was thinking I would be a twin. But anyway, there was this young girl. She was a model. Very pretty. Tall. I can't remember her name right now. But we kind of clicked. We became good friends. And we was okay, so it's two different, right? I remember now. I was in Covenant House, and then another place I was in was the Red Cross. So this is Covenant House. Man, I met her. So I don't know, cause every morning, let me finish that sentence, every morning or so, we had to leave it. We had to leave out and I guess go find a job or do something like that, right? But I'll be honest with you, I was saying to myself, I ain't gonna look for my job, no job. My grandmother coming home. I don't want to go with my grandmother. This is during the summer. This wasn't during school hours. So we would get up every morning and I would go about whatever I'm gonna do and she'll go about whatever she's gonna do. So this particular time, she asked me to go with her. She said, come hang out with me. She said, you always being by yourself, whatever, hang out with me, whatever. So I was like, okay. So we walked from 42nd, is that 42nd? 43rd. And what's that, about 11? 8th Avenue, where the Port Authority was, or is, the front of the Port Authority. But they got it back. The Red Cross, I don't know if it's still there, but the Red Cross was more so through the Port Authority and going all the way down to 11th, 12th Avenue. The front part of the Port Authority was on 8th Avenue and 42nd, right off of Broadway. So we would walk from, wait a second, that had to be 43rd, excuse me, 43rd and 9th Ave. We would walk all the way, if y'all know where, what is it, Grand, what's the name of that park? Not Grand Central. Dad, what's the name of that big park? Grand something. But way up there. Hey Siri. What's the name of the parks in New York? Hey Siri. What's the name of New York parks?
Okay, I found this on the web for New York Box.
Hey Siri. What's the name of the parks in New York City?
One option I see is City Hall Park on Chambers Street. Do you want that one?
It's Central Park. It came to mind. So we walked all the way from where we were to Central Park. That was a long walk. Lord have mercy. That probably was the beginning of my metabolism coming into place. But I was young. You know what I'm saying? I had to be about 15, 16 years old. Because remember, I got married when I got pregnant when I was 19. I got married when I was 20. So I was young. I was in high school, but this was summertime. The summer reset. Okay. So we walking. She was a model. She was tall. She was pretty. And you know how you always have that dream or that thought, oh, I want to be like her. So, you know, I always wanted to be people that I'm not. I'm to a point now that I've decided to be me. And whoever don't like who I am, then hey, take it up with the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Always was trying to change who I was for people. I didn't too much wear makeup, but I did wear makeup every now and then. You know, but I just want to throw this in there. As you grow and mature, the body takes care of itself. You can do a whole lot to the body, but if you stop in time, it will heal itself. And you will go on like, wow, I didn't even know. I never had this, I never had that. Right? Because the body, God made the body to take care of itself. And the reason why is because when he created men, there was no doctors. So therefore, he made the body so that it could take care of itself. He put you in a world where the world, well, let's put it like this. He put them in the world of unpolluted. It wasn't polluted, wasn't dirty, wasn't no diseases, wasn't nothing. He just sat them down, made them, and fixed the body so that the body can take care of itself. And that's why he took the rib from Adam and made Eve so that Eve will be able to take care of Adam. Adam don't know how to take care of himself. God put that in Eve. So that's why women are drawn to men. Because our nature is to take care. And all women don't really have that nature to be in charge, to be the boss. What happens, it begins to grow on them. You see what I'm saying? But because of how fluently sin is in the world, when a child is born, he's going to take on the traits of sin. Yes.
Can I restart the internet?
You want the internet restarted?
Yes.
All right, I'll restart it.
Thank you.
So what I was saying, so our human nature is to do wrong, is to sin, because that's already instilled in us. So now, going back. Continuing on. So, right? I was talking about our nature and how we made to take care of the man. And stuff like that. So, not to get into, you know I gotta take everything spiritual, so I'm gonna try to stay focused on what I'm trying to bring out. And that is the first time I smoked. So now, go on. I go with her. And we walking. And it was like a group of us. No, it wasn't a group of us. It was just me, her, and somebody else. I didn't know anything about drugs. At that time I wasn't smoking. I wasn't drinking, I wasn't doing nothing, right? So once we got into the park, and she took me to some place, right? And she took us, and she said, "Okay, we gotta wait here." And you know my antenna, you know, I'm like looking around, like, why are we here? It don't look like nobody's here. So after a while, this Jamaican dude came, and he hugged her, she hugged him. And she was talking Jamaican, and he was talking Jamaican, and I was like looking at her like, wow. And then she said that they knew each other for a while. Now she came from California. That was the first time I ever heard the word California. Well, let me not say that's the first time I ever heard, because I did hear it, because I hear it in school. But this is the first time I ever met somebody that was literally from California. You know, it's just like somebody from Paris. I love Paris. So somebody coming from Paris, I'm like, I'll be like fascinated. So I was fascinated with her because she was from a state that I wanted to go to. I wanted to go to California. That's probably why I got hooked to my husband, because he was from Los Angeles, California. I mean, I was, but is. Sorry. So, next thing you know, let me see, I think he pulls out a pipe. He pulls out a pipe, and he put some brown leaves in it. And then he did what he was gonna do with it. And then he handed it over to her. And then she handed it to me. He's like, come on, it's good, it's good. It's okay. And then the guy was like, don't worry, man. Me see that you kind of scared. Don't you worry. Just gonna relax you. Just gonna, how he said, just gonna relax you. Just gonna make you feel good and mellow. I can't remember the girl name, but let's just say her name. She had some weird name, so it wasn't something like a New Yorker, like Sally or Sue. She had like Becca or Becky or something off the ordinary. So no, she been telling me what's going on in there and the things you're doing, the things you're going through. And I'm looking at her like, you talking about business? And he said, don't you worry. He said, you smoke this, you feel. So you know, it didn't take a whole lot. I had said in my message I was very dependable on people. So people told me things, I believed it. I'm so glad God kept me protected, because I was the type of person that could have easily been geared into some room and wound up being killed. I'm one of them females that I have so much trust in my friend that my friends could set me up and wind up killing me. Or set me up and put me in, I'll be in the midst of some type of crime, but I didn't do it, but I'm the one who get the rap and they free. That's the type of person I was. That's how trustworthy I was to people. So, I believed them, and I took up a couple of puffs. All I needed was one. And it was like, go ahead, take it on. Just take it nice and slow, Take it in and hold it. Now I'm learning how to smoke. Take it in and hold it, and let it out, blah, 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 blah. I don't want to say too much because this is YouTube. So I did such. And I'd say within about 5 minutes, I start feeling it. It was kind of different to me, so I was kind of scared. But they could tell I was high because I guess it was all in my eyes. You know, some people get high and their eyes look like they closed, like they're going to sleep. So that's how I look. So the guy was laughing and said, yo, man, you're feeling nice, aren't you? And I'm saying to myself, this is what nice is about? I don't want it. So we had to get back because we had a curfew, so we had to get back. I had to keep telling her. I said, come on, Dad, I can't remember her name. I said, come on, we got to get back. We're going to lose our bed or they're going to kick us out or something like that. And she was like, okay. So finally, we started walking back. And going to the park was crazy long, but going back, it seemed like it only took us 5 minutes to get back. But I didn't realize until the next day, when I'm all sober, that she and the guy that she took with us, not the one that brought us and stuff, we met him there, was telling me that I was flying. I was walking like somebody was chasing me. But I will admit, since this is my channel, I can be truthful and will be truthful. It did have me feeling nice. It was a nice feeling. I was mellow. It wasn't nothing like panicky. It didn't have me like jittery and stuff like that. It had me mellow. I was feeling nice and mellow. So, what happened? Well, I don't know what happened, right? Every day after that, we would walk. And each time I would smoke it, it would give me a different feeling. So, what I found out, that this particular weed or whatever it was had a different effect based on your chemistry. Was it your chemistry, or depending on your mood? What it did was infuse the mood that you was in. So if you was happy, when you smoked it, you'd be more happy. If you were sad, it would give you a mellow. You wouldn't be sad like you want to kill somebody, but you would just be mellow, like, I don't want to be bothered, leave me alone. If you like tense or whatever, panicky, it will mellow you out, but you would be like more alert instead of like really enjoying it. So each time I took it, because I went through so much stuff while I was in this place, because I didn't know when I was going to go home. I didn't know what was going to be next. I didn't know where I was going. But I always would say, when mommy come back home, I'll be going home. So I had to find a place to stay while mommy was away. So this was the time that my dad put me out. It wasn't the Red Cross, because the Red Cross, I had my kids, because that's when I had the fire. So this is Covenant House, and I did go there twice. I went there that time. But anyway, I'm gonna get into that. So we would go every day, walk to Central Park, and meet up with this guy. It didn't have nothing to do with sex. We wasn't meeting up with guys that said he was a nice Jamaican guy. And I mean, he wasn't a Jamaican, he was a Jamaican. You know how some people fake it? They got the hat on and all this stuff like that. But he was a true Jamaican. I never knew where he stayed at. I never knew who he was, per se. I only knew him through her. And when she left, he would tell me, because she told him that she'll be leaving, and he would say, and she was like, take care of him, take care of her. And he was like, yeah, man, me take care. She nice girl, she nice person. And he was telling her, he was saying to her, well, we know you're not the type of person to get caught up in to get yourself caught up in certain things and certain people. So he said, yeah, me take care when she leave. You know me, you come meet me right here, me come for you. Me come for you. I think he gave me his number or something. Well, at that time, you had to call people on the payphone, so it wasn't no problem giving numbers because you can't trace the number, right? But you know, when she left, I didn't mess with her. I didn't mess with that stuff. I didn't go there. Well, first of all, I wouldn't have knew where to go because we was going all through. Cause for those of y'all who know Central Park, you know Central Park is very woodsy. Central Park is very woodsy, so. So, I know I wasn't gonna find them because I didn't know exactly where to go to. So, I don't know whether I can say the drug on here, so I'm not gonna say it. Because I don't want to influence nobody to go out there trying this drug or doing the drug. So, I'm gonna say it. So, I'm trying to think whether it was the same girl. I think this same girl did another drug. And guess I did try it. But that drug, yeah, that's what it was. So remember I was saying that the other weed like will have you up based on your mood, down based on your mood. It wasn't that one. Every time I smoked that one, I was good. I was mellow. I liked it, that one. But it was that other drug. And I was like, I tried it. It had me going crazy. It brought out the paranoia in me. And you know what? I have to thank God because when I took it, I felt it hit my head. And I didn't like that feeling. That's why I could never really do drugs. I didn't like the feeling. It was too close to my head. My head felt like it wasn't on my body. I'm walking, I don't know what's going on. I'm like, what is happening here, Lord? I went in my room and tried to get myself out of that. pray myself out of that one. So I did eventually calm down. So, I guess that's the story of that, right? Of them drugs I smoke. In conclusion to this video, I do not urge anyone to take drugs. No kind of drugs. Because any drugs you take, it's a possibility that you will become addicted to it. And once you become addicted to it, you're destroying your body in some kind of way, form or fashion. Back when I was young, they used to show a commercial of somebody cracking an egg and putting it in a black skillet frying pan. And they said, this is drugs. And then I think the egg would start cooking, and they would say, and this is what drugs do to your brain.